The young woman featured in today's video is the daughter of the owner of an auto repair garage that has been operating for many years. Since she was a child, she has grown up surrounded by the sound of engines, the hiss of air compressors, and the familiar smell of grease and motor oil. Her family's garage is always busy, with vehicles constantly coming and going. On many days, from early morning until late at night, the mechanics work non-stop and still struggle to finish every customer's vehicle. For them, this is more than just a job to earn a living. It is a family trade that has been passed down and cherished for many years. As the number of customers continued to grow, so did the workload. Almost every customer wanted their vehicle repaired as quickly as possible. For people who rely on their vehicles for work every day, even one extra day in the garage could affect their income. Because of this, every mechanic works at full capacity to return each vehicle on time. Even so, despite everyone's hard work, the amount of work keeps increasing. Watching her father and the mechanics work tirelessly with almost no time to rest, she decided it was time to help her family. At first, she only handled simple tasks such as cleaning tools, organizing spare parts, handing over equipment, and washing vehicles after repairs were completed. However, the more time she spent in the workshop, the more she fell in love with automotive repair. With guidance from her father and the experienced mechanics, she gradually learned how every part of a vehicle works. She started with basic tasks such as removing and installing small components, changing engine oil and filters, inspecting brake systems, and eventually moved on to repairing more complex mechanical assemblies. There were many days when her hands were covered in grease and her clothes were stained with dirt after hours of work. Even so, she never gave up. Every successfully repaired vehicle brought her a sense of accomplishment and taught her something new. After months of dedication and practice, her skills improved significantly. Jobs that once required step-by-step guidance could now be completed confidently on her own. She became known for being careful and detail-oriented, always inspecting every component before returning a vehicle to its owner. Her precision and strong sense of responsibility earned the trust of both her coworkers and the garage's customers. Realizing that social media had become one of the best ways to promote a business, she came up with a simple yet brilliant idea. Instead of relying only on traditional advertising, she started recording her daily work with her phone. Her videos were never heavily edited or staged. They simply captured the real repair process, from removing worn-out parts and cleaning years of accumulated grease to repairing damaged components and carefully putting everything back together until the vehicle was running smoothly again. What people love most about her videos is their authenticity. Viewers get to see every step of the repair process without shortcuts, including the challenges that mechanics face every day. At the same time, many are impressed to see a young woman confidently performing work that is often considered a man's job. She never hesitates to lift heavy parts, use professional repair tools, or spend hours working underneath large vehicles. Every task is carried out with complete focus and genuine passion for her craft. As time went by, her videos attracted more and more viewers. Many people visited the garage after discovering it online because they trusted the professionalism and quality of the work shown in her videos. The family's reputation continued to grow, and so did the number of customers. At times, the repair schedule became so busy that customers had to make appointments and wait nearly a week before their vehicles could even enter the workshop. It is a well-deserved reward for the years of dedication and hard work invested by the entire family. Today, she is taking on another important job, a large commercial truck that has just arrived at the garage. After an initial inspection, it was determined that the truck needs a complete gear oil replacement, along with maintenance and servicing of the rear differential assembly. This is one of the most important parts of the drivetrain, responsible for transferring power from the engine to the wheels, while supporting extremely heavy loads. Without proper maintenance, the gears and bearings inside the differential can wear out, produce unusual noises, or even suffer serious mechanical failure. To complete this repair, she will safely lift the truck, remove the necessary components, drain the old lubricant, carefully inspect every internal part of the rear axle assembly, thoroughly clean each component, refill the system with fresh gear oil that meets the manufacturer's specifications, and then reassemble everything with precision. Every step requires patience, technical knowledge, and close attention to detail to ensure the truck performs reliably once the job is complete. So, how will this talented young mechanic handle such a challenging repair? Are her skills truly impressive enough to earn the respect of experienced professionals? Stay with us until the very end of the video to watch the complete maintenance and repair process and discover the remarkable skills of a young female mechanic who is helping her family's garage become more successful and well-known. Today's video from start to finish, I'm sure everyone will have their own opinion about this young mechanic. Personally, I don't think she has reached the same level of skill as experienced technicians who have spent many years working in the industry. But I don't see that as a weakness at all. Instead, I see someone who is learning every single day and becoming better with each repair she completes. If you watch closely, you'll notice that some of her movements are still a little cautious. Whether she's removing bolts, cleaning gears and bearings, or putting mechanical components back together, she occasionally slows down to double check her work. Sometimes she even pauses for a moment before moving on to the next step. That's exactly what you would expect from someone who is still building confidence and experience. Professional mechanics weren't born with years of experience. Every expert was once a beginner. The only difference is that they kept practicing until every movement became second nature. Experience is earned one repair at a time, and every challenge teaches something new. That's why I believe she's heading in the right direction. What impressed me the most wasn't how fast she worked. It was the attitude she brought to the job. Throughout the entire repair, she stayed focused on every detail. She never rushed through the process or skipped important steps just to finish faster. In automotive repair, careful work is often more important than fast work. One small mistake can lead to serious problems once the vehicle is back on the road. Another thing that really stood out to me was how much she seems to enjoy what she's doing. You can see it in the way she pays attention to every task, in her patience, and in her willingness to learn from every repair. Each truck that enters the garage gives her another opportunity to improve her skills and gain valuable hands-on experience. There was one moment that especially caught my attention. Throughout the repair, she repeatedly lifted heavy metal components, moved large mechanical parts, and handled professional repair tools that require both strength and control. These aren't easy jobs, especially for someone who is still learning, yet she never complained or showed signs of giving up. Even after working for hours, she continued with the same positive attitude and determination. To me, that's a clear sign that she genuinely loves this profession. If someone doesn't enjoy this kind of work, it's very difficult to stay motivated in an environment filled with grease, dirt, heavy equipment, and physically demanding tasks. But she doesn't seem to view those challenges as obstacles. Instead, she treats them as opportunities to improve herself and help her family's business grow. I truly believe that with this kind of dedication, her skills will improve much faster than many people expect. The movements that seem a little slow today will become smoother. The hesitation we occasionally see will gradually disappear. Over time, every repair will build more confidence, more experience, and greater technical ability. Perhaps after just a few more videos, we'll come back and notice a completely different mechanic. She may be working faster, making decisions more confidently, and handling complex repairs with the same efficiency as professionals who have spent years in the trade. That kind of progress doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen to people who are willing to work hard every single day. One of the most enjoyable parts of watching videos like these isn't just seeing old vehicles repaired. It's watching someone's journey as they grow into their profession. Every new project represents another step forward, another lesson learned, and another milestone in becoming a skilled mechanic. I sincerely hope she continues to keep the same passion, determination, and willingness to learn that we've seen today. If she stays on this path, I have no doubt that she will become an outstanding mechanic and someone her family can be truly proud of. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. After watching the entire repair process, what do you think about her skills? Did anything in today's video impress you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We really enjoy reading your opinions. Finally, thank you so much for taking the time to watch and support this video. Every view, every like, every comment, and every subscription means a great deal to both her and the entire team. Your support motivates them to continue creating even better restoration and repair videos in the future. We wish you and your family good health, happiness, and success in everything you do. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.